Right now, I'm holding a bowl of noodles topped with a giant isopod, a sea creature caught just off the coast and one of the worst rated foods in all of Taiwan. This country is full of delicious food. But this time, I've asked my audience to suggest their worst rated foods in all of Taiwan. And today, I'll be trying those foods.
I feel squeamish right now.
I'm on a mission to understand whether these foods are misunderstood. There may still be bacteria from that brine that are 50 years old. Is that right? Or if they're just plain awful.
Oh, it's so cute.
And it all starts right here at a factory making Taiwan's mysterious black eggs. Calvin, welcome to Taipei, Taiwan.
Thanks, Sonny.
Calvin, I asked my audience which foods they thought were the absolute worst in all of Taiwan, and today we're gonna eat those foods.
Sonny, I'm not even worried because Taiwanese food is amazing.
You should be a little worried.
Why?
Well, today we're getting pretty deep.
How deep?
Let me tell you, pretty deep. Joining me today, my good friend, chef and restaurateur Calvin Bui. And this is Leo.
Thank you for inviting me.
Our ambassador to all things Taiwan, connecting us to the local people and food. This right here looks like a chocolate Cadbury egg.
It's actually the iron egg over here.
Oh, it's not that heavy, considering the name.
The very first impression that people usually have is it tastes like plastic. They was like, oh wow, what is this inside my mouth over here?
Yes, he just said plastic. In most cuisines, that's a sign of a culinary disaster. But here in Taiwan, that tough, rubbery, and endlessly chewy texture isn't a mistake. It's the entire point.
This egg seems popular. It's at every convenience store. Kids are eating it on the streets. How bad could it be?
Well, that's what we're here to find out. To understand the mystery of the iron egg, we're heading straight to the source. Sheng Fa Hao, a family-run factory that's been perfecting this dish for half a century. My first question, sir, what is an iron egg?
因为有时候卤太久的时候会发生那个
The whole story started around 40 and 50 years ago. It's just a random guy selling like stew egg on the middle of the street. Cooking the egg for such a long time, eventually become an iron egg. They have a really like strong texture. So for old people, it's really hard for them to chew the iron egg.
The factory processes up to 15,000 chicken eggs each week. And the journey begins with a flood of perfectly peeled eggs, washed clean in fresh water. Is this a recipe that's unique to Taiwan?
It's a really unique thing that happened in Taiwan. It happened by accident.
In the cauldron goes the secret family recipe. Soy sauce, salt, sugar, and a blend of spices. But the magic isn't just in the ingredients, it's in the process.
It's actually started from the egg with 50 grams over here. And you have to cook the egg for around 3 days.
Wow.
They have to cook it, let it boil, and then stop the cooking and lock it soft inside the soy sauce, and then boil again.
So it's being boiled, then it soaks, then it boils, then it soaks.
Around 6 times.
Until that flavor seeps deep inside of the egg.
Yes.
Amazing. After 72 hours of this repeated cycle, the eggs are finally removed from the cauldron. Then they're air dried for a day before they're ready to be released into the wild. Why 3 days? Why not 5 days?
卤太久的话，
Two reasons behind that. First one, of course, the cost. The second one, the day. 3 days is perfect amount of saltiness.
I'm sold.
I'm sold too.
Thank you so much. I can't wait to try your eggs.
His cooked eggs.
His
not
cooked eggs.
his other eggs.
Gentlemen, select your egg. This started as a chicken egg, and it almost looks the size of a quail egg. Now it has reduced in volume so much, and I guess it's because of all that salt has made it dehydrate a bit and become more dense.
What I love about this egg is that beautiful skin. It's so soft and so shiny.
Like a freshly polished leather shoe.
But I don't eat my shoe though.
Okay, well, you're missing out. Let's go for it.
Cheers. Oh God, my tooth.
Oh.
Does it taste like plastic?
It doesn't taste like plastic at all to me. The egg white is certainly very firm, and I can see how people would think it has kind of a plasticky texture as the white ends up kind of crumbling apart in your mouth. Then as you move inward, some of that soy sauce has even reached the yolk. I find the yolk to be a little bit creamy. It's delicious.
I find that the taste is a little bit salty. Actually, overly salty.
The problem with a normal hard-boiled egg is it doesn't have enough flavor. But here the salt is built in, baby. You taste Chinese 5-spice, you taste plenty of soy sauce, but it's also a bit sweet too.
Every time when I show it to to my foreign friends, at first they will hesitate a little bit because the very first bite when you bite the egg without the egg yolk, they never had this texture before. So after they started to have the egg yolk inside, provide a really nice texture with flavor together, they will start to like it.
I think that's how I feel too. I can't believe this is even on our list of worst rated foods. For me, 10 out of 10, absolutely delicious.
I'm gonna give this a 5 out of 10. It's a little bit overpowering. I'd love to enjoy 1, maybe 2. After that, I think I'm good.
Later today, we'll try a dish that smells like
Athlete's foot.
But first, we're heading to Tainan Fish Kanji, a culinary canteen repping southern Taiwanese food. Here they specialize in a local delicacy so challenging, it's landed squarely on our worst rated list. I've heard of milk and I've heard of fish, but I've never heard of a milkfish.
这个就是它的
When you look inside the milkfish, the meat is beautifully white, just like milk. So that's the reason that people start to call it the milkfish.
Milkfish is plentiful and it's celebrated throughout the Indo-Pacific. But when it comes to folks in southern Taiwan, they don't just eat the prized whitefish fillets. They eat the fish bits most Americans would throw away. My feeling is that this may be the reason this is one of the worst rated foods in all of Taiwan.
I feel squeamish right now. I feel sick to my stomach. Is that a fingernail?
No, I think it's basically the whole digestive tract from the throat to the other end. It's all in there.
I think I've met my limit. I don't know if I could eat this. It looks gross.
You know what? Here's what might help. Immersion therapy. I want you to kind of stick your hand in there and grab hold of what's on the plate. Oh, wow, it is really bloody on the bottom. The body part itself is very pink and red.
These intestines here are so intricate.
Which organs is Calvin holding right now?
这个就是一只鱼，
This is the liver.
这个是鱼肠，
This is the intestines. This is the fat around the organs. This is the gizzard.
Fish gizzard. I've never heard of a fish having a gizzard.
Why are people eating the inside of a fish? This is what we throw away in the West.
它这个鱼肠它软，
The texture is so nice that people love it so much. People believe can only eat it fresh because if had the morning, it would become bad.
This isn't just an organ, it's a gamble. The digestive enzymes in the intestines cause them to spoil at a shocking speed, meaning it's just a couple of hours before going from delicacy to disaster.
Oh, they smell fresh.
All right, can I have some? You know what? You could have shoved that in my nose just now. Thank you for not doing that.
Would you like to smell it? Just kidding.
Because of that race against time, the preparation is brutally simple. A quick boil for under 2 minutes keeps the organs tender.
Do tourists ever come here and order this dish?
的也有来吃。
Only in her past experience, there's only one Japanese and only one woman from Europe.
Wow, foreigners are so infrequently eating this food, she actually knows both of them and their home addresses.
Yes.
Served with fresh ginger. Now we're ready to gamble. Calvin, you held this in your hand while it was raw. Right here, it's cooked. It looks a lot better. What do you think?
What do you see here that looks better?
After being cooked, I'm gonna call that an upgrade.
That's like going from Coach to Coach Plus.
100%. We're gonna build up to this right here, but first we have the actual milkfish fillet. The milkfish has a disconcerting amount of belly fat. It's a potent energy reserve known as the Toro of Taiwan. The milkfish fillet is slow grilled to render its belly fat. As it cooks, the rich blubber melts into the meat. The protein turns gold, and the oily skin maintains its gelatinous sheen. Oh, I've never seen anything like this. This is actually a thick layer of fat between the skin and the protein.
The meat is on the outside, but the blubber, it's in the middle.
Like me.
No, like an Oreo.
Wait, what?
The cream in the Oreo, good side.
Okay, yeah. That is rich.
Oh,
Pure fish fat.
it has a very strong aroma to it. Almost like ammonia.
You got mainly omega-3s.
Yes, omega-3s.
When you look at it at first, you see those brown, crisped up edges and you think, oh, this looks like a nice seared filet. And as soon as you start chomping down on that fat, it kind of turns into a fish oil right in your mouth.
The creamy flavor inside your mouth is amazing.
I thought the filet was just gonna be a little appetizer, but this is one of the more unique fish I've ever tried. From there, we have the milkfish intestines. The most powerful tasting preparation is this, the boiled milkfish organs. Oh my God, it's like a pasta nightmare.
Different parts of the organ, they have different texture. People usually go with the intestine first.
I know we could dip it in soy sauce, but what if we didn't? Should we give it a shot?
Yes.
Thank you for being a willing participant. Cheers.
I think I tasted what the fish ate last week.
And that's how you know it's fresh. It's not a strong, pungent flavor. It is fatty, it's soft.
It's somewhat Biley.
Next, we go with the liver.
So the liver is a more prominent organ. It's pretty big.
I'm gonna drown my liver in soy sauce.
The foie gras of the sea.
Taking words right out of my mouth.
Okay, you say it.
The foie gras of the sea.
Nice. Sounds even better.
The liver is creamy, it's irony, it's delicious.
I like it a lot, especially with a little bit of salt from that soy sauce. It gives it a little boost. It's really nice.
After the liver goes to the stomach.
So right here, Calvin, we have the rest of the digestive tract.
Cheers. Texture-wise, I like it. It gives you something to bite into. Once you bite into it, it almost gushes in your mouth.
It was a combination of loose, fatty bits around the organs, and then some of those organs were really chewy. It had the same sensation as a gizzard, but much smaller. I gotta say, this is a food that is deeply misunderstood. As you give it a kiss of salty soy sauce, it reveals new flavors and textures that you can't find in an ordinary fish fillet.
People basically eat every part of the milkfish. They actually say the whole milkfish is precious.
I bet you your mother said you were precious when you were growing up too.
Yeah, of course, that's precious.
Are you guys having a moment?
Do you mind?
Food number 2, done. On to the next one. And this one is a doozy. We're talking about tofu that is stinky.
Why are we eating rotten tofu?
Yeah, why are we eating rotten tofu again?
We're heading to the source of Taiwan's most infamous smell. Forget the bland, neutral-smelling tofu you've seen before. We're hunting down stinky tofu, a food defined by its level of decay. Right here is the fermentation room, where fresh tofu blocks are left to rot.
Calvin, welcome to the fermentation room. Everyone. Don't you feel relaxed?
I feel my blood pressure boiling. I don't know what napalm smells like, but my eyes right now are starting to water.
This place is intense. It smells like excrement from a large mammal.
But there's something even deeper than that smell. It's like athlete's foot between the toe, not just the outside of it.
This is Wong's Stinky Tofu, a family-run factory that's perfected its 50-year-old recipe. And now, the owner, Mr. Wong, is about to show us the source of that stink.
Can you tell us a little bit more about how this room works?
用蔬菜下去发酵。
So the whole magic actually lies in the brines. Just come with fresh tofu and dip it inside the brine over here.
What is a brine?
就是那个跟酒一样，
So it's a similar idea of alcohol. The longer you let the brine sit, it will provide a stronger flavor. The brine you're saying over there is more than 50 years.
There may still be bacteria from that brine that are 50 years old. Is that right?
Yes, exactly.
Wow. So we're gonna be eating stinky tofu that has bacteria that's older than you, Calvin. Woo!
Welcome
Wow.
to Taiwan.
I burnt out the front part of my cerebellum.
I can see the color red now.
Wait, what?
When you actually get your nose to the brine itself, it smells like vanilla.
Oh, interesting. You can just eat the brine if you want to. Is that right?
对呀，
Do that again. I don't trust you.
How's it taste?
甜甜的啊，香香的。
It's salty and good.
Why don't you give it a shot?
Me give it now. Oh my god.
你看，甜甜的啊，香香的。
Yeah, this is the taste of stinky tofu.
I thought he was gonna say it tastes like chocolate.
Why is it warm and why is it so viscous? Oh God, I don't want to be disrespectful to him.
Then don't say anything. From here, we are gonna head to the tofu restaurant. You ready?
Well, you forced me to stick my finger inside and try, and right now you are not trying that.
Are you talking to me right now or your uncle? I'll give it a shot, and I think I'm gonna like it. All right, I'm in there. It is warm. Cheers. Oh, the smell in this room is actually more offensive than the taste of that. The consistency is like saliva. It does taste like fermented vegetables, but nothing offensive.
But before the stink, there is the tofu. Making the tofu begins with high-quality soybeans, soaked in water for about 10 hours to soften up. Once drained, a powerful vacuum sucks the beans into a machine where they're steamed and ground into a thick, raw pulp. This ground slurry is then pumped into a large boiler. After cooking, raw soy milk is extracted and moves to the next crucial stage. A coagulant, in this case, food-grade gypsum, is added to the warm soy milk. The mixture is left to set for just 10 minutes, transforming the liquid into a soft, delicate curd. This newly formed tofu is then carefully ladled into molds and lined with cloth. The molds are stacked, ready to be pressed. A large press descends, squeezing the stacks for 40 minutes. removing all the excess moisture and compacting the curds into dense, firm bricks. Finally, the large blocks are sliced into perfect personal-sized tofu squares, destined for one final step: the brine.
The brine is actually all made from a mixture of different vegetable inside. Let the fermentation happen a little bit. They will actually add different vegetables according to the time as well.
The tofu is now ready to be baptized in the funk. The clean, white blocks are submerged in the heart of the operation: the brine.
What is it about the flavor of sticky tofu that is so memorable?
就是臭。
Stinkiness.
Right to the point.
Right now, he's not used to eating normal tofu anymore. He only wants the stinky one.
Here, for the next 8 hours, an army of ancient bacteria will break down the proteins, infusing the tofu with its signature room-clearing stink. After its brine bath, it can be refrigerated for another 24 hours to deepen the flavor before shipping out.
Does the smell and the taste correlate to one another?
没有，都一样。
Yes, it's stinky at the same time and it's good at the same time.
Okay, great. Have fun. I'm out of here.
After escaping the fermentation room, we've come to a local eatery, where they take the factory's tofu and transform it into a bubbling hot pot. The stinky tofu is simmered in a rich chicken stock, and if this all wasn't wild enough, there are duck blood cubes tossed in too.
We have a few different levels of experience to try here. We should start with that broth, the liquid stinky tofu. All right, let's give it a shot. Cheers. It's all about the ratios. To me, that tastes 78% like chicken stock, and the rest would be that stinky tofu sourness. That's remarkable. I like that.
I love that broth. It's clean, it's refreshing. It has that fermentation flavor, but you don't know it's coming from sticky tofu. It could be from anything. Bamboo.
It's really different from the experience that we went to the factory. This is actually more refreshing.
That is the broth. That's not the stinky tofu itself. We're gonna be trying that soon, but first, duck blood. Duck blood is also on the list of the worst rated foods in Taiwan. Wow. That's some cheesy tasting blood. Very strange.
I love the consistency. Soft on the inside, little bit firmness on the outside. It's much more milder than what I imagined.
The little bit of rancidness, it helps the duck blood. It adds another layer of flavor. It gives it a more complex bouquet.
Here it's not just about the flavor of it, but also the texture. So when you taste the duck blood, you have a really nice texture. And then follow up duck blood, we actually go with the stinky tofu.
Ooh, that is potent. Just like there'd be holes in Swiss cheese caused by bacteria, we have holes in our tofu caused by bacteria. Let's go for it.
Cheers.
Oh, wow. Oh, the taste starts on your tongue, but it hits you right here at the bridge of your nose, and it fogs up your mind and your sinuses. Why would you want to eat fermented tofu when fresh tofu is perfectly fine?
Oh man, I disagree completely. That fermented quality is giving it that extra level of umami. I don't think I could go back to plain tofu after this myself. Plain tofu is so boring. It requires all these flavor components to be added to give it some life, but here, it contains life quite literally. It's teeming with bacteria. It has everything required inside of it already. Just like you, Calvin. Everything you need, it's inside of you already.
It actually provides a really special texture and flavor to it. As a Taiwanese, I love it so much.
In the end, can I understand why this is one of the worst rated foods? Absolutely. If 10 is the smell of fresh baked bread, this is a 0. But the flavor, outstanding.
Not for me.
Well, Calvin, luckily we have one food remaining, and that food might be for you. But I doubt it.
After surviving the funk of stinky tofu, we've arrived at our final destination. Here we face a creature so bizarre, it became a national controversy overnight. A monster from the deep that earned its place as one of Taiwan's absolute worst rated foods.
We have come to our final location. Can I be honest? I'm terrified to be here.
He thinks you're serious.
Oh, I am. This is the last place I want to be right now.
This is Ramen Boy, a shop that became an internet sensation for topping their bowls with a creature most people have only seen in their nightmares.
The isopod. This is the actual cockroach of the sea. Take a look at this big, beautiful beast right here. Absolutely terrifying.
Oh, It's so cute.
They look like one of the evil Pokemon, yeah.
These giant isopods are deep-sea scavengers, a kind of marine cleanup crew that feasts on whale carcasses and whatever else falls to the ocean floor. And now it's our turn to feast on them.
They have a very thick shell, but if you flip them on their back, this right here, their underbelly, very soft. Give it a bit of a touch there, Calvin.
Oh, it's kind of like your underbelly.
You know what? I have a 2-pack.
To make this dish, they start by cleaning up and stripping away everything you can't eat. In this case, the underbelly and organs. What's left are the legs and the good stuff on the inside, mainly that isopod meat.
How did this end up on the menu in the first place?
因为刚好有渔船。
One of the fishermen told him this creature is edible. So he started to realize, how about we put that on the top of ramen bowl?
Next, the legs go into the pot to make a leg stock, and the body gets a quick steam. If you thought there was more to it, well, there's not.
Is it just steam?
It's just him.
I was hoping there's more steps, if I'm honest.
Do you sing it a song? Do you?
The isopod might look simple, but the ramen beneath it is a work of art. It starts with a rich chicken broth infused with that isopod leg stock. Then comes the ramen noodles, chasu, chicken, Taiwanese water lily, shallots, rice crackers, and a soy marinated egg. Then finally, the star of the show, the isopod, resting proudly on top.
Is it actually good? 好吃. 好吃. Oh. That's where I want to go right now, my house, instead of here.
It's not house, it's house.
Oh, that means yummy? Nice. This is difficult to eat. What am I doing wrong?
You have to put the isopod over here on the plate.
Oh, so it reveals a beautiful bowl of ramen beneath and then a complete nightmare of meat.
Oh, mine completely fell into the bowl.
Is that supposed to happen?
Not supposed to happen. The owner suggests us to eat the meat first.
Wow, so weird. You know how when you see delicious food, your mouth starts to water? But do you know how right before you vomit, your mouth also starts to water?
Of course.
My mouth is watering, but I'm not sure why. It's one of those two reasons.
Are you saying that it's not gonna taste good?
It looks good though.
It looks similar to crab meat.
Agreed. Let's give it a shot. It's a powerful funk. It's like a combination of crab eggs with crab meat that's 3 days old. It's funky. This is the first seafood I've had that I would describe as gamey.
That's a very strong aroma. This isopod is really briny. It's a taste of the sea, like a wave that just hit you in the face.
It's exactly what I imagined. It tastes a little bit like lobster, but a little bit flaky.
I think we should put some of this isopod meat and eat that together with the ramen. Oh man. I mean,
Oh man!
cheers.
Cheers.
Whoa! I love it. The chicken fat ramen really accentuates that salty brininess of the isopod. It balances well the fattiness of the chicken fat, but that really briny, flaky isopod, it hits you right in the neck.
That brutal, crude, harsh, oceanic flavor, it is tempered, it's tamed by the chicken stock. Certainly the isopod and chicken broth together, better than the isopod alone.
I feel like it remove the fishiness away and actually just give you a really nice texture of the ramen and the soup. Love it.
You know what? Tolerable.
Only tolerable? How about extra tolerable?
More than extra terrible.
Tolerable.
Terrible.
No, not terrible. Tolerable.
Terrible.
Gentlemen, when I first set my eyes on this isopod, I had my doubts, but in the end, I would say pretty good. Certainly something worth trying. It's a unique culinary experience and perhaps an experience that everyone should have.
What looked scary actually turned out to be delicious.
At first, I thought it would taste like cockroach. However, I never tasted cockroach before, but I love the texture. It tastes exactly like lobsters.
Gentlemen, today we ate 4 of Taiwan's worst rated foods. Leo, what was your best of the worst?
Stinky tofu. Stinky tofu is the dish that can represent our country so much, and I really like the fermentedness inside the stinky tofu. That's the reason I choose the stinky tofu.
Calvin, how about you?
Sticky tofu. Just kidding. The milkfish. What looks so ugly, so disgusting, actually turned out amazing. What's yours?
For me, it was the stinky tofu. And that's even a surprise for me, because I came into this thinking I would tolerate the stinky tofu, but in the end, I loved it. So that's the best of the worst, but there's one more thing I forgot to mention. Before we go, I want to say a huge thank you to Ola Taipei Travel for showing us the best sights and eats in all of Taiwan. If you want to explore Taiwan like a local, with this crew right here, you can do it in English, Spanish, or even Catalan. Just make your booking at olataipei.com. Come hungry, stay curious, and say hola to the sovereign nation of Taiwan. And I also want to say a huge thank you to Taiwan Travel We Go for driving us all around the country. Guys, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Peace. We did it.